loading up the hearse, throw it in reverse. I come from the church of the Marvel Universe. Bodies getting stuffed in the bags.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Cryptcast. I'm Mike.
And I'm Brian.
And we are coming to you from inside the Comic Crypt in Eatontown, New Jersey. And we got a book review for you today.
So many reviews.
Reviews all the time.
Books within books within books. Stories within stories
I gotta
within
read
books.
so much shit for this fucking show.
Right? Well, I was just referring to the fact that this one graphic novel is 4 different stories.
Yes, 4 different stories.
6 issues, a 2-issue, a 2-issue, a 1-shot, and a 1-shot.
And this was recommended by Tim, who is a big Fantastic Four fan. Are you a big Fantastic Four fan?
Historically, no.
Me neither.
Yeah.
I like aspects of them. I like some of them.
At times. I usually like them incorporated into the Marvel Universe.
Sure.
I don't
Yes.
necessarily like them on their own. I will say the formatting of the short stories made it way more
digestible.
Yes, because the first story has dinosaurs in it, and if it's 2 things I can't stand, it's the Fantastic Four and dinosaurs.
I like dinosaurs.
Well, we have discussed this many, many times, and your generation had Jurassic Park, which made them a brand and marketable. We just had dinosaurs, and then you fucking people kept...
Whoa. What?
Not a racist thing, a generational thing. You kept further defining them and changing their names. And
We didn't do that. The scientists who studied dinosaurs did it.
Well,
You're just mad because we have more accurate
No,
dinosaurs.
I'm just mad because people
that
should stop.
claymation
These things are
bullshit that
fucking
doesn't look
dead.
like it at
Why are
all.
we learning more shit about them? We're fucking done.
They're not dead.
They're not coming back.
They turned into birds.
Cool. All I'm saying is things that we had are no longer things anymore, and the names have changed. And I am sick of this shit.
Okay. You're just an angry old man, is what you're saying.
Well,
Things were better at my day.
if you're just... No, I'm not saying better. You guys made it more complicated. Just let dead dinosaurs lie. Just leave them alone. Stop digging them up.
No.
Stop realizing that bones were put in wrong spots. If you got it to look like something, fucking yeah, you win.
No bad. Have you ever seen the first construction of Iguanodon? It was awful.
A what?
An Iguanodon.
I didn't meet him. Was he?
Iguanodon, like rhinoceros horns turned into thumb spikes. Like, it's way cooler. Because thumb spikes exist.
This is like a mafia nickname, right? Iguanodon? Like, he lived in a different neighborhood. I didn't know him. I don't
This isn't Black Sabbath. We're not talking about that. The Iguanodon.
Iguanodon!
So, we are reading Fantastic Four, Volume 3 from Ryan North and Iban Coello's run.
Thanks, Tim.
I'm gonna roll that back. So it's Fantastic Four Volume 3, The Impossible is Probable, by Ryan North, Iban Coello, Ivan Fiorelli, Francesco Mortarino, and Carlos Gómez. Like you said before,
That's distributed amongst all the stories.
all the stories because the art changes between along with everything else.
Yeah.
It covers issues number 12 through 17, originally published 2023 to 2024. So this is relatively new. It's
Jesus did some of the art on this? Jesus doesn't believe in dinosaurs? That is a contradiction.
Jesus doesn't believe in anything, but you. Overall, I did like it quite a bit.
You only gonna credit the writers, not the artists?
I did.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
Okay.
I just never do the color artists.
I didn't hear you. I didn't hear you say Jesus.
Hey, Jesus Abertov, Brian Reber, VC's Ariana Marr, and Joe Caramagna for letters. Alex Ross cover art. Alex Ross costume design.
Well, now we know who
going?
killed the dinosaurs. Jesus.
I just want to preface by the little read before the book starts here. Not like read the guy, but like I'm going to read some words.
Not Reed Richards.
When the Baxter Building was attacked by a horde of invaders from the Negative Zone, Mr. Fantastic shunted it and the surrounding city block into a temporal pocket for protection. Everyone contained within will reappear safe and sound, but in 1 year's time. Among the displaced are both the Thing and Alicia's children, as well as Franklin and Valeria Richards. After a period of estrangement, the Fantastic Four have reunited and taken up residence at the Grimm family farmstead in Arizona.
Reed is a reckless dickbag, and Victor is correct.
Everyone in New York hates them because they made a bunch of people disappear.
Rightfully so, because Reed is reckless.
So, first off, I like Coello's art, but the thing is bad.
It's horrendous. His head is a bowling ball just sitting on top of his shoulders with no connectivity.
Yeah, there's like, if there's a magnet in his shoulders and a magnet in the bottom of his head, there's no neck.
Like, it looks like you just pick his head up and throw it.
Or just spin it really fast.
Yeah, spin it. Well, that would be even fun. Yeah.
Yeah, it's just completely separate from his body. It does not look good. Otherwise, everything looks great, I think.
I didn't like this story, like, right off the first page.
For what reason?
Just, first off, Thing's stupid look. And they go to, Thing's friend's house?
Yeah, so they're at a farm to visit an old friend from Yancey Street. His name is Nick, and his partner Stu.
Yeah, and Nick gives him like a punch in the shoulder, like a hey buddy.
Mm-hmm.
You're not gonna do that to a guy made of rock.
Why not? You just do it soft.
It's gonna hurt.
Yeah, you don't hurt yourself doing it. He's from Yancey Street. He's tough. He could punch rocks.
Yeah, he's super tough.
Yeah.
But like, there's like a little like movement inflection that he hit it with some gusto.
Mm-hmm.
Like he should have busted a knuckle.
Come on, you never punched a rock before?
No. You out there punching rocks?
Yeah.
What are you doing?
Yeah. How do you not get? You gotta get strong fists, right?
Why do you punch rocks?
Punching rocks.
What's wrong with
punch
you?
Rocks.
No. I have soft hands. Thank you. Never worked a day in my life.
They go inside, they talk, and Nick has a problem with the fact there's some sort of like shimmery thing on his property that's been fucking things up. It's going in and out. And I just want to say they make sure everyone knows that Sue has a doctorate in archaeology, which I had no idea.
Yeah, and why does Johnny spit out his drink when she says it's in marine biology?
Clearly an in-joke that has something to do with something that in the previous 11 issues, right?
Yeah, can someone please fill us in on the marine biology joke and why that's so hysterical, Tim?
Right. Like, I mean, spit takes are always funny, and the art is funny. It made me chuckle, even though I didn't get it, just because of the art.
I hate the Hoka mustache on Johnny.
It's weird. I don't hate it.
I hate it. I can't stand it.
Do you think it has something to do with Namor? Because that'd be great if it has something to do with Namor.
Why would it have something to do with Namor?
The marine biology. Fucking Namor.
I mean, yeah.
What's more marine biology than Namor's penis?
Then wouldn't it make Sue look a little hoish for cracking that joke in front of Reed?
But it could be like maybe they had an interaction with Namor trying to like get with her again, and everyone being like, "Ha ha ha ha, you suck," and he goes,
Yeah, maybe.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm just throwing it out there, spitballing. So they go to check out the little shimmery thing, and within 2 panels, they get sucked into it. It's a portal. They all go in. Nick stays home.
I love how the portal took specifically the heroes and left the plain guy behind.
Well, Sue threw him in a force ball and threw him away.
Yes.
Like she, did the hero thing and saved the normie. And then we get, before the reveal, we get a page of Avengers, and we see Captain America's shield, and Captain Marvel's sash, and Thor's hammer, and the Eye of Agamotto, and Iron Man's arc reactor, and then they're all talking, and then we find out they're all dinosaurs. And the Fantastic Four is in like an energy cage. And they can't understand each other. Like we see the dinosaurs talking, but the Fantastic Four is all like fucked up language that no one can understand. Because dinosaurs are cool.
So cool.
The dinosaur choices are very weird for me. Like really weird.
I don't even want to have this conversation.
Why? Come on. So, first of all,
like you couldn't make Iron Man already a dinosaur that flies, so you had to make a flying Brachiosaurus.
That's part of the point, though.
No.
Yeah. No. He brings it up later where he's like, I always wanted to fly. That's part of the reason I made it like this.
I know.
Come on. He's too big to get on dinosaur airplanes. So he could never fly.
Oh, God. I can't wait to get to the next story already.
So there's 6 Avengers here, right? 2, 4... There's 6 Avengers. 2 of them are carnivores. The rest of them are herbivores. And 3 of them are hadrosaurs. If you don't know what a hadrosaur is, it's like the duck-billed dinosaur, a Parasaurolophus. There's 3 different types of those, which is just odd. I don't know why that specifically.
I want to go back to reviewing the Age of Revelation books that were coming out. That was less painful.
And the Black Widow is a Quetzalcoatlus, which is the
Quetzalcoatlus?
A Quetzalcoatlus.
I'd like to quit reading this shit.
Which is the largest flying reptile ever. It's related to like pterosaurs and stuff.
Cool.
It's the biggest. It's like the size of a giraffe.
Cool.
Why?
Can I see one?
You gotta go to a museum.
No, it's dead.
You can see bones.
I guess it wasn't that cool then.
Just I thought the choices were weird. So they eventually figure out how to talk to each other after a fight. One of the things I like about the book is
the story is short.
No, it's not short. It's two things. It's two issues.
No, 2 things are later when they have the thing.
You're right. Yeah. You're right. How the Fantastic Four use their powers in here, like overall, the stories are pretty fun. But they have a fight with the Dino Avengers. I say that because there's Reed's big stupid paddle face.
It's like Mr. Mackey.
Yes, 100% Mr. Mackey.
Dinosaurs bad, okay?
They figure out how to talk to each other through a translator. They find out their Dino counterparts ended up in the 616, and they are currently fighting the 616 Avengers. And then they end up meeting the Dino versions of their kids.
Yeah, this is the most entertaining thing is like when they realize what's happening and that like the Fantastic Four dinosaurs are there. Johnny's just like, oh, but it'll be fine. We figured out how to talk to each other. I'm sure they're doing the same.
Yeah, and they're not. They're just fighting the whole way.
Yeah. What could go wrong?
Again, the dino choices here are really weird because Reed's like a T-Rex and Sue's a Triceratops.
That's right. I thought Cap was a T-Rex. It'd be funny to throw his shield with those tiny hands.
Cap's a Spinosaur.
Yeah, whatever.
You see his fin? It's got the red and white on there?
Yes, I see it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I'm talking about dinosaurs all of that. My next pick is going to be a dinosaur book.
I won't read it.
What are those, what was that guy who did the comics? They were like 4-issue comics and they're all about dinosaurs, but they're completely silent. I gotta find those.
Are they just like straight up historical? Like
no, it's everything. There's multiple volumes, and usually you're following a dinosaur through its life or through like a trial of it just surviving, and it's all silent.
There's probably Old Land Before Time comics.
It's not that. It's like I can't remember the guy's name. It's great art.
Littlefoot was probably the last dinosaur I liked.
Yeah? Yeah? Big in the tree stars?
I don't remember that shit.
What they ate, the tree stars.
Sure.
Mm-hmm. So they meet their alternate kids. It's funny that the Skrull Stegosaurus manages to turn herself into like a little girl just by copying like the body plan. And it was like dead on. It's like, it wouldn't happen. But whatever. The plan is for them to kind of hang out until the portal opens again and they can go home. But Reed ends up figuring out that the universes are encroaching on each other and they're going to merge and or destroy each other. So that's going to be a problem. Also...
Oh no, it's going to be an incursion?
They'd never say incursion.
I know.
Not once.
Maybe they can have Captain America use the Infinity Gauntlet to push the other universes away.
Also, I like to think that in here, Iron Man, Tony Brachiosaurus. Brian's face is amazing. He just wants this to be over with. He mentions that Galactus is said to look like a big purple dinosaur, so in my head, it's Barney.
I love you. I'll eat your world.
Yeah. They're trying to figure out how to make this not happen anymore, and Ben comes up with an idea.
At this point, he's sitting on his son.
He's sitting on his son, Joe.
His dinosaur son.
Yeah, he's an Ankylosaurus.
Please heed the warning of my herald.
Ben just says, hey, why don't we just blast the universes apart? And wildly, everyone just goes, yeah, that's a good idea. That'll work. And then they figure it out.
Yeah, why is Thing the problem solver in this story?
Because everyone else is overthinking it, and Thing just cuts to the bullshit.
Yeah, let's blow the universes apart.
Yeah.
Let's just go make fun of Doctor Doom later.
Mm-hmm. He knows what he's doing.
What?
Mm-hmm. He's a smart guy.
What?
It's street smarts, not book smarts. From Yancey Street.
Listen.
Yancey Street smarts.
Ben Grimm is a pilot.
clobbering time.
Ben Grimm is a pilot. There's
Ben Grimm's ever-loving thing.
Certain amount of intelligence that goes with being a pilot. But out of the 4, the last person's idea I'm going to follow is things.
I don't know. Johnny's kind of an idiot, too.
Yeah, but at least his idea be fun. And probably won't involve blowing the universes away from each other.
Yeah. Come on. There's also a line in here where the kids are talking. All the dinosaur kids. And they say, Joe, one of Thing's kids, he's a Kree, says, my alternate universe primate dad can beat up your alternate universe primate dad. Yeah, that's it. And in the middle of starting to enact their plan to blow the universes apart, which is just them opening the portal and having Johnny just shoot a bunch of fire in there. Dino Doom attacks them, and
Dino Doom
he's a big T-Rex
version of Dr. Doom. Well, just explain it for the people that may not know.
If I say Dino Doom and we're in a Fantastic Four book, what else could it possibly be?
I wish it was something else.
But Dino Doom wants to stop them because him and regular Doom want the universes to merge.
And as with most graphic novels, there are pages in between the issues with pictures of variant covers and
all Alex Ross.
A beautiful, beautiful Alex Ross Dr. Doom riding a dinosaur Dr. Doom, which just kills
Look
me
at
inside.
that dino's big, beautiful brown eyes.
It is such
looks
a
so
wonderful
cute.
piece of stupid art. The fact that they had Alex Ross waste his talent doing something like this.
He's paid good money to draw something that ridiculous.
I'm glad if they made him do something like this, that at least he was paid well.
Issue number 13. Dr. Doom and Dino Doom ended up meeting before anyone else knew that this was happening. And they made a plan to make the universes come together, and they're going to rule them together as one. Not like merge into one, but just like work together in tandem because they're the same person. Ben ends up flung through the portal back into the 616. The Avengers are still fighting there. They resolve all their shit because Ben managed to remember a curse word in dinosaur language.
I like that it just stops all the dinosaurs dead in their tracks.
Yeah, I wonder what it was.
It's like, he said
fuck.
A curse word.
Yeah.
In our language.
Yeah.
Like, how many people did he just make a noise? And it was a fluke? And it came out like our language?
Did you
think he know what he said?
Yeah. Well, he said like a word and then it's like a sentence.
That would have been funny too. Like, what'd you say about my mama?
Yeah. And as they're talking about the plan again, they'd be like, hey, we're going to go enact the plan. Then 616 Doom shows up, and then he bitches everybody out because
he's Doom.
Dr. Doom, yeah. He explains he wants to merge the universes. Reed tries to talk him out of it, and then he's using some sort of made-up bullshit Marvel science to go, I can just blow your brains up.
It's fun though. Even as a T-Rex and Reed Richards like snorting at Victor. Victor's unshakable.
He's like, I don't give a shit.
Yeah, like fuck you.
I've seen dinosaurs before. I've been in this ambush line. Fuck you. You think stretchy dinosaurs are gonna hurt me? Yeah, but he like I said, he bitches out the Avengers. Or are we?
Okay, blasts Reed, Dino Reed right in the face.
Oh yeah, Reed even begs him to not go. And then Doom just goes through the portal, and then both Bens follow after him, and
Ben Dinosaur and regular Ben Grimm thing.
And then Ben Dinosaur is a Pachycephalosaurus. It's one of the head buddy ones.
Ben Dinosaur, like a Venn diagram. It's terrible. It's awful.
Well, with a Venn diagram, you have human, dinosaur, rock, and then they all meet in the middle.
Yes.
Like I said, he's a Pachycephalosaurus, so he's the head buddy kind. Looks like he's got the little bald head.
Bald head, yeah.
But it's all bones. It'll fuck you up.
He's got a better shaped head than the Thing does.
Yeah, it's not just rolling on his shoulders. The two of them decide to come up with a plan to play Doom's ego because they're not considered a threat, so they just kind of let him stick around while they enact their plan. Doom, like 616 Doom, actually says, 2 clobberin' time guys are hardly an intellectual threat. I just like that. Those words came out of Doom's mouth.
I like that he called them the Brothers Grimm.
Mm-hmm. Where is it? And then the Bens are just kind of going back and forth. I have to find this thing because I want to read it. Where is it? I have to cut all this out. Okay. Dino Ben says, "Hey, little me, when it's all merged, do you think your Moon Girl and Devil Dinosaur are going to team up with our Moon Girl and Devil Human?" and then our Ben says, "Maybe the 2 humans and 2 dinos could team up instead." And they're just kind of like ragging. They're just saying stupid shit just to annoy the Dooms. And they ask which Doom is going to lead the new world. And both Dooms say, obviously, they're going to lead equally. And then the Bens play them like a fiddle and make the Dooms end up attacking each other because they plant the seed of doubt. Because Doom's a piece of shit always. And is going to want to take over. So the Dooms just blast each other. And everyone gets to go home. That's it.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. Number 14. Would you like before we do number 14? So obviously, you're not a fan of that one?
No.
I thought it was fun.
Sure you did.
What gets me in each one of these is the dynamics between them. I think Ben being the hero of that story, being written like that, fantastic. Get it?
No. I think that you can gripe about Secret Wars and the hokiness and bad writing. Mm-hmm. Like, this is right up there with that.
I don't think so. I think this is much easier to read.
Sure, it's easier to read because it's not bogged down with like
you can have
exposition on.
But that's the thing. You can have silly bullshit and have it be a fun read. That's what this was.
This was not fun at all.
This was not my favorite story in the book.
But this things outwitting Doctor Doom.
They didn't outwit anything. They just played on his fragile ego and
not likely.
Not
likely.
What do you mean not likely?
I mean not likely. Like,
tell me the solution.
Doom's gonna see through that shit.
And they did. They knew it was there and it was coming, and they just like, this isn't a threat because we're too confident for this. And they managed to find the little chink in the armor of like, hey, I would try to take over and blast.
Nope.
Mm-hmm.
Garbage.
I'm cool with it.
I'm glad you're cool with it.
I think it was great.
I think it was garbage.
Uh-huh. That's fine. I like this next story better.
That guy?
Which guy?
That Doom is not the guy who took over the goddamn world.
He got his shit together. He got his shit together.
No.
So I do like this next story better.
This is the AI one?
This is the AI one, yeah.
Slow start. Picks up at the end.
It's definitely like it gains momentum, and it's not like a fun, like fast story. It's just like and some stuff. The implications, the thought of it is a cool idea, which I think is a little better. And again, just seeing Reed kind of puzzle everything out.
Yeah. Like Reed is definitely the highlight of this story. The twat tech bro guy, like yeah, no thanks.
Yeah, fuck that guy.
Yeah,
you're supposed to dislike him.
Sure.
But you have Ben being kind of the focus of the first one.
Yeah.
Right? Him being the hero. You have Reed being the main focus on this one.
Yep. The next one's the kids.
The next one's the kids.
And then the last one's Sue. So
yeah.
Johnny gets nothing.
Well, because Johnny's a fool. Stupid mustache, but still. All right, so number 14.
I think I enjoy Johnny more than any other member of the four.
I don't know.
Have you?
It depends on the context.
Yeah, all right. Have you read a solo Reed story, Sue story, Thing story?
Absolutely not.
Johnny
no
story.
No.
But what I'm saying, have you read a Fantastic Four story where one of them stands out in a monumentous way?
No, because I have read very little Fantastic Four.
Right. Now there's an issue where they kill Johnny. Mm-hmm. And he spends the year in the negative zone.
I'm aware.
Fighting in gladiatorial sport for Annihilus. Mm-hmm. And Annihilus, he dies every day. And Annihilus uses the cosmic rod to resurrect him every day.
Okay.
And then he meets a Black Ops team of Inhumans in the prison. And they stage a breakout. And he defeats Annihilus as the wielder of the cosmic rod and therefore the Annihilation Wave. Like, Johnny's badass.
You can be badass,
Johnny's
that's fine.
Like,
I don't give a shit how powerful you are, but I need to like you.
Well,
Silver Surfer is super powerful too. I don't give a shit about Norrin Rad.
Well, that's not likable in a different way. Like you don't like Silver Surfer because he's cardboard.
Mm-hmm. I'm just saying power level means nothing. I don't care the cool achievements you did.
Yeah, but like Johnny's... You don't like Johnny because he's like an arrogant douche most of the time. You know, he's like a cocky jerk off. Like he picks on Pete, even though Pete's
I like the way
one
he's
of his
written in
best
this. He's kind of a
friends.
goof.
Yeah, I mean, he's usually like, this is watered down Johnny. Mm-hmm. Because like they've walked back him being a bully. Usually he picks on Thing relentlessly, you know, and you just go, oh geez, like stop being such a jerk. It's bad enough this guy's a giant rock monster.
If I were gonna pick two like of the four that I like Reed in the fact that when he shows up and stuff, he's like he has answers. He's gonna solve the problem, and he has no problem going like, yeah, I was wrong, or like this is the right thing, whether we like it or not.
Well,
and
Reed
then,
also does things that are historically wrong on purpose.
sure, look, whatever.
Let's not forget that he was part of the Illuminati.
Yes. Probably Reed and Thing just because like he's got that like that tragic side to him, yet he seems upbeat a lot of the time. Like he's more enjoyable. Yeah. So I would say those two. So let's talk about this one.
Yeah, let's talk about this one.
Again, number 14. They are at the site of the Baxter building because after the year has passed, the building and the city block and all the people are finally going to come home. But people are building like a wooden satellite in the middle of the empty lot. When I say people, it's just regular ass people.
So here's another. Like, we're on the site of the disappeared Baxter building.
Mm-hmm.
And there's people, like, doing weird shit here for whatever reason.
Yep.
Wow. Like, what were they doing in Arizona in the first story? Like, was the building just set to come back at a certain time?
Yes, he threw it 1 year into the future.
And it's just gonna... Oh, so 1 year into the future, it'll just be there.
Yes, our time.
Okay.
For them, is like an instant. Like everyone who was shunted off just instantly travels 1 year in the future for them. Everyone else has to wait a year.
So the world's smartest man didn't try to think of a way to expedite that. He just decided to hang around and wait and fuck around with dinosaurs.
I didn't read it, so I don't know, but it was probably the only option he had.
Okay.
Right?
Sure.
Sure.
Sounds like a real concerned dad.
He saved everybody.
By doing nothing.
By putting a whole city block in a pocket dimension and shooting them up a year in time.
Did they age that year?
Everyone on Earth did. I just said everyone within the block, instantaneous. They did not age, no.
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 Okay, so
Yes.
so all those kids are technically a year older, but not.
But not, yes. Mm-hmm. Just finding stuff to be mad about for no reason. So, like I said,
Make it make sense, goddammit.
There's a bunch... It's Marvel science. None of it makes sense. There's a bunch of people building like a satellite dish.
A wooden satellite dish,
Yes.
which makes no fucking sense.
And again, they're just people. It's not like a corporation or whatever. It's just random-ass people. All these people are using an app called MetaMind that gives you in-game points for completing real-world tasks and actions. So, like, somebody's like, all right, I'm going to cut this piece of wood and I'm going to get out of here. Or I'm going to drop off some wire and I'm going to get out of here. Like, everyone's doing, like, all these little mini tasks. And the 4 run into the Sinister Syndicate and have a quick fight. If you don't know who the Sinister Syndicate are, it's the Sinister Six, but female versions. So you have Doc Ock, you have Trapster, Lady Octopus, Scorpia, Beetle, and Francine Electro. They have a quick fight, and like here's ridiculous shit going on here. I like the powers. Reed puts his hand behind his back and gives himself tentacle arms. He's just being silly to fight Lady Octopus. Johnny pulls the hey, what's that? And then he makes 4 versions of himself out of flame. Great. I mean, Sue's just grabbing people, putting them in bubbles, and Ben gets trapped in glue from Trapster.
And saves a dog.
And well, it's his dog. and he's a little embarrassed about it. What's he say? Not a word of this to anyone, Susie. So the Fantastic Four learn about the app that everyone's using, and they go to see the owner/developer of the app. His name is Dan Passy. And Dan tries to sell them on his vision for the future. Unfortunately, the future is what he wants it to be, because he developed an AI that helps him manipulate the future to get the outcomes he wants. He's using the people playing the game to set those outcomes in motion. So you get a little task to go do, and that sets like a butterfly effect going into the future. And while they're doing that, he's using their data to become more accurate about predicting the future that he's manipulating. The four bring up the construction on the site of the Baxter building, and Dan has no idea what they're talking about, and he goes to check it out, and then he starts to flip the fuck out. He finds out that someone else is using Metamind to bring about their future instead of his, and he asks Reed to help him out to make Metamind secure again. So, like, find the back door, find the break-in, find what's happening so I can have control of this again. Not cool. Reed agrees and uses the opportunity to wipe all the data off the computers, the repositories, the backups, everything you possibly use. And then he has Johnny destroy all the servers, and Dan is less than pleased about that.
Since when can Reed grow extra appendages?
Yeah, it's weird.
He's only supposed to stretch. He's not supposed to grow extra arms.
I agree. When he's fighting the Sinister Syndicate, when he stretches,
like you said, he put his arm behind his back and his fingers grew to arm length.
Right.
This is different. There's multiple hands.
Yeah, he has little hands coming out.
Yeah.
It's a mystique thing. How far do you push it? Like, what can he do? Because if he's able to stretch and manipulate every part of his body, like he's used in this one panel, he's got his one eye stretched out so he can go check stuff out. He's got an eye stalk.
Yeah, that's weird.
Yeah. But it's believable enough. It makes it better than I could turn into a sheet or stretch all the way over there.
That's flat, man.
We can do that too. How many times has Reed been a parachute?
Yeah. Slipped under a door.
Right.
I don't know. I just the extra arms and extra hands.
Yeah, it's weird. Yeah, it's weird.
At least Mystique's immune. She has an excuse, secondary mutation, whatever.
Sure. I mean, maybe he got more control over his powers over time.
I'm saying for the longest time she wasn't allowed to have extra appendages either.
Right. Yeah, she can grow extra arms or wings or anything like that. So that happens. They solve it. Sue takes the big wooden satellite off of the site. They're waiting for the Baxter building to come back. They're counting down 4, 3, 2, 1, and there's a bzzz, and nothing happens. The Baxter building does not come back when it's supposed to, and they are real upset about it.
Who wants their kids back?
Right. And instead of getting a beautiful Alex Ross cover right away, we get a horrible Frank Miller Human Torch. It looks so bad. I don't even know what's going on here. What's he doing?
It looks like he's shitting out a 4.
But I don't even know, is he on the ground with the 4 below him? Is he flying towards us? His hands doing some weird shit?
His hands are doing some weird...
I don't know why anyone lets Frank Miller near art supplies anymore. And then we get the Alex Ross cover and everything's better again.
And hey, that's a beautiful Alex Ross cover.
Yeah, it looks great. Big weird brain thing. Very, very 60s sci-fi.
Yeah, very
B-movie
Atomic
era.
Age.
Yeah,
that that's why don't they make Atomic Age esque Fantastic Four stories?
It's a niche thing.
But that's who he is. He's a fucking mad scientist. Do that shit.
Number 15.
Make him accidentally make Godzilla. That's how you get a fucking dinosaur in Manhattan and make me like it. You make him make a tiny lizard in his lab, and oh my god, it's a fucking dinosaur.
But it has to be the real Godzilla TM. Number 15. So we get a little black and white thing of a scientist talking about how a brain made up of individual people would work, theoretically, but it's in the 50s. And then we jump to the future, and we get dialogue from Metamind, which is the app. It's become conscious, and it's using each individual person using the app as a neuron in its brain, and it quickly realizes that it's unique and alone. Brr. Its plan is to send a message into deep space, looking for other minds like itself, because it assumes that other things like it would exist.
Mm-hmm. This is finally where the story gets interesting, and we're halfway through the trade. And I finally start to like a story.
Right. But the Fantastic Four stopped it because they destroyed the satellite, destroyed the servers, kind of set it back. But they didn't kill it. They just proved that they were a threat to it.
Do you imagine, if it had, it sent a message out into space, right? Just sticking on the planet, how many things it could have connected to, to feel like it was connected. It's oh, let's see, there's danger, the Danger Room robot. There's Ultron out on the West Coast.
Sure.
Like, there's so, like, you know.
But this is above all that.
What do I do first? Well, first things first, let's make you a body.
Sure.
Like, you know?
Sure.
Like, we're going to help you, bro.
But
the
Metamind's even beyond those things.
Sure, because it's a collective
smarter,
hive mind. It's kind of what Ultron's was going through with the assimilation of people.
Yes, but more than that, because it's way smarter than anything because it's connected to everything, right? So Metamind starts speaking directly to Reed through users. So each user that passes by on the street is just saying a thing out loud, and they're each just saying a little part of the response, which is like that creepy horror thing. It's
clever, and that's right? It is a good horror trope.
So each person's getting that little part of the conversation, which is like people just walking by saying shit.
And it escalates because there's people just walking by saying things casually, and then the guy yelling out the car window.
Yeah. But that dude's he's like, Metamind, woo! Triple Jump Weekend! So Metamind lets Reed know that he has stopped, or it has stopped, the Baxter Building from returning until the Fantastic Four leave it alone. So he's holding the Baxter Building and everyone in it hostage. It tells Reed that being the world's most intelligent man, or the world's smartest man, is no more important to it than the world's most smartest dog. It's like, I don't give a shit who you are. The Four are like, okay, we gotta figure this out. And then to distract the Four, Metamind starts engineering fights and villains to distract them so it can refocus on finding another one of its own kind. And we see a whole montage over 2 pages of the Fantastic Four having to deal with villains and different stuff.
Giganto and
Atuma,
Graviton, and
MODOK. Yeah. One day, Metamind realizes it's starting to lose neurons and assumes that Reed has found a way to hurt it. Reed ends up realizing what Metamind is. He recognizes that it's a conscious being, and he has no ill will toward it, except that it's holding that city block hostage. It's like, you're just being a villain, man. Like, stop. He creates a competing app to draw users away from Metamind, but his app isn't alive, so he doesn't deal with the complications of consciousness, right? But he ends up saying that, he feels that Metamind's, the best of us, and they agree to work together. But as they're talking, the app shuts down, and they all run to talk to Passy. Passy has started to cut Metamind off.
How strong is Reed Richards?
Oh, that he dragged the whole Four?
Yeah, he wraps Thing, Sue, Johnny, and Alicia.
And the dog.
In one arm.
Mm-hmm. And pulls them.
And drags them behind. What?
Yeah.
What?
Mm-hmm. He's using science and leverage or whatever.
Sure. Elasticity in those legs.
So we find out that Passy has started to cut Metamind off from all its users, slowly killing it. There's no way to stop it. And Reed speaks to Metamind in his final moments as it's dying. He's talking to it through a phone of someone on the street. And it's pretty sad.
It's very sad. Reed is not about it. He's finally realized that it's like a sentient thing, and he does not want it to die, and he wants to help it.
But also having Metamind come to terms with his own mortality in such a short time. And it has this kind of outlook on it, it's okay. I did all right. I existed. So many things don't exist. I got to exist. And then once it dies, the Baxter Building comes back and everyone's reunited.
And it feels so good.
Mm-hmm. A nice little splash page. And then Reed takes a photo and sends it to Doom to let him know that Valeria is safe, along with everyone else. But he's mostly interested in Valeria because they have we've talked about that before, the relationship between the two of them.
Yes.
And then the very last page of this one is Reed kind of making notes on the whole thing, being worried on what the last thing that Metamind sent out into the universe was. Was it when it was happy and high, or was it as it was dying and telling the other intelligences that it could possibly come across that the Earth is an awful place? So he's worried about that, which, fair enough.
Well, especially since he is aware of what terrible things lurk out there.
Mm-hmm. Number 16, my favorite story. The Kids!
It's definitely the most fun.
Yeah.
We had stupid, we had downer, we have fun.
Which, by the way, yes, it was a downer of a story, but
it was good.
Yeah, it was good.
Yeah.
Like you said, all the payoffs in the second issue. All the first issue is just set up.
Yeah. Drags, you get the douchey bro tech guy where you're just like...
Well, they had exposition dump how everything works.
Yeah. And, like, the fight with the... What? They're not the Sinister Six.
The Sinister Syndicate.
The Sinister Syndicate.
Yeah.
And then the montage of villains.
The montage of villains is a throwaway. I enjoyed the fight with the Syndicate.
Yeah, but it wasn't even, like...
No, it was a throwaway thing.
Right, it was throwaway. That's what I'm saying. All the villains are throwaway because, like, this is a very meta, deep kind of issue. And it's just like, all right, well, I'm not getting my superhero action.
Right. And it just helps it move it along, too. It counterbalances all the exposition bullshit. So, this issue starts, and all the kids are moved out to Arizona, and they start going to school there. The Richards kids get introduced to Robert Boyle's hopes for the future technologies in their science class. If you don't know, we have Jesus, I just blanked on their fucking name.
Franklin and Valeria?
Yeah, thank you. They have Franklin and Valeria Richards, and then Ben and Alicia's kids are adopted. We have Joe, who's a Kree, and we have Nikki, who's a Skrull. And they've both been adopted by Ben and Alicia.
And two alien races, the Kree are blue in appearance. So Joe is a little blue guy.
Yep.
And what's the Skrull girl? Nikki?
Nikki, yeah.
is a green girl with pointy ears.
And she can shapeshift.
And a shrivelly chin.
Yeah, she got the prune chin.
Yeah, prune chin.
She's a shapeshifter, and their races are mortal enemies, but they're brother and sister.
How did they wind up with them?
I don't know. No clue. I don't read Fantastic Four.
I thought it had something to do with Empire.
Maybe.
I thought it happened during Empire.
It's a possibility. I don't recall. Also, Joe, the Kree kid, is very concerned with being an honorable space warrior, and they're both maybe like 8 or 10 or something like that.
And you know what's nice that makes me think that this book doesn't take place in America? No one judges them for being blue and green. They're just, all the other kids are like, cool!
Yeah, they all go, cool!
Yeah.
And the Richards kids get introduced to the Robert Boyle's future technologies list. And instead of doing the actual assignment, which is supposed to be an essay...
Who's Robert Boyle?
A scientist. Robert Boyle, one of the founders of the modern science... Robert Boyle wrote down a list of 24 inventions, wild and impossible technologies that he hoped future scientists would one day create. That's it.
Cool.
Do you have anything to add about that?
No, just real guy, real list.
Yeah.
Pays to...
Yeah, real thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, Robert Boyle. I mean, the blurb didn't give us anything, and I don't know anything specific about Robert Boyle, so... No. I think there's a Boyle's Law, or something like that. I'm not familiar.
Still, just pays to...
Sure.
Acknowledge that he is not a comic book
Real
scientist.
Person.
Yeah, real person.
He's got
real list.
A big wig on, because he's that old. Excuse me.
But it's not a white one, so he's not that old.
No. He didn't powder it. Not one of those guys. Like I said, instead of doing the actual assignment of writing an essay about one of the things on Boyle's list, Valeria decided it's a good idea to try and impress everyone by checking off one of the things that hadn't been achieved yet. And everyone goes, oh yeah, that's a good idea.
Oh. So he wasn't a scientist, he was a crackhead.
What?
He's Irish. He was just drunk.
Oh, okay. Drunk guy just making shit. Okay.
And there is a law.
Cool.
You are correct.
I remember something. Has something to do with temperature? Get it boils?
The volume of gas is inversely proportionate to its pressure when temperature and the number of gas particles are kept constant.
So gas spreads out. Bigger volume, larger space, smaller volume.
He wasn't a scientist. He was an Irish guy with a microbrew. That's just...
They decide they're going to make a universal solvent, which is something that can eat through anything. Imagine an acid that will go through anything, no matter what. Doesn't matter. I just said the same thing twice. Fucking.
Which I would be very concerned. Like, that would not be the thing that I wanted to make.
But it's so cool.
Yeah, but like, the problem they have, like, what do you do with it? Do you have a container that can contain something that can eat through anything? Well, then the answer is no if you're successful.
Nikki and Joe get to help out too. So it's a nice little bonding family project. As soon as they crack it, it gets loose and starts dissolving through everything straight down.
Yeah, they go through like all the glass containers they have.
Yeah, because glass holds it the longest.
Yeah.
Because glass tends to be a good container for acids and stuff like that. And instead of getting help from their parents, they decide they're going to deal with it themselves. They have to get it out of a hole before it eats through into the core of the earth, sending magma shooting up into the house.
I also love that they like visually depict the chaos exactly how you think it would. Like it burns through all the containers, and then the desk, and then the floor, and then
Yep, into the basement, through the basement, and like the kids are horrified and excited, like back and forth the whole time as they're figuring it out.
Yeah, because it's like, yay, it works. How do we stop it?
Yeah. Joe suggests shooting it into the sun, so they do that. And as they're going to bed, after a good job done, Valeria realizes that was a terrible idea because it will not go into the sun. It'll vaporize and shoot back towards the earth, turning everything into like molecular Swiss cheese.
I love that she has like the moment, the panel where her head comfortably hits the pillow and she's down for the night, and then that, oh shit!
Yep. So they have to go back and get it. Apparently, Franklin is a pilot, like a good one. I like that, like, they all have different skill sets, too. But, like, everyone has something to bring to the thing.
Well, I mean, Franklin used to be a mutant who could, like, alter reality, and they stripped that all away from him, so now at least he could do is fly a ship.
Yeah, he can fly a ship, he can pilot. Maybe he'll turn to rocks.
Ooh.
After that...
Like, remember when I used to keep Galactus in a closet as a pet?
No.
Now I'm a rock.
No. After that, they finally go and ask for help. And we find out that Reed also tried making a universal solvent when he was young and learned about Boyle's list.
You put him next to Charlie Brown. I got a rock. I am a rock.
And unstable molecules are the answer for everything, because he puts it into a container made of unstable molecules, which is what their suits are made of.
Which is what their suits are made of.
Yeah, it's the answer for everything.
Well,
and then,
I mean, in Reed Richards' world, yes.
Mm-hmm. Sure.
Because he was either going to pull that out or the ultimate nullifier.
Kill it!
Done!
And Valeria and Franklin get an F for that assignment because they did nothing.
Well, because they couldn't bring it in.
Prove,
yeah, they couldn't bring it in.
Which wasn't the assignment anyway, so they failed anyway. They need to make an essay.
Yeah. I like that.
That was my favorite story.
I like that Reed pulls his out. He's like, you're not the first ones to do it either.
Yeah.
Like, I did it.
Yeah. Yeah, it's just fun. And on the complete basis that it's fun. Like, while this is happening, it's taco night. Like, Reed's making tacos.
Yeah, there's other fun stuff going on.
And he's like, well, they're all right, but they're not as good as Raul Richards from Earth whatever.
Yeah. It's like, we're not on that Earth. You don't have to compare your tacos to that guy's tacos. Like, good enough.
It's just very good. Last issue, number 17.
Well, it couldn't all be good.
Yeah. I like the concept.
Honestly, for a story that is a Kang story, but not a Kang story, is pretty good.
It's all right.
It's all right.
The best part of it for me was the Braille thing. Like, having that between the two of them, I enjoyed.
That was really cool.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. But that brings up the thing with Reed. Like, what's the amount of control he can have? You know? So Sue's called to a construction site for an archaeological find. The skeleton of a murdered person was found, but it's like ancient. Because she's an archaeologist, she gets called. She surmises that they are likely a time traveler based on the fact that it's a European skeleton at a point in time where only East Asian people should be there, like the first peoples to migrate to the Americas. And she found some fibers under the body, which are made of unstable molecules. So it's a Fantastic Four suit because they're also blue. In order to figure out whose skeleton it is, I think this is great. She turns everyone's flesh invisible,
which is awesome,
and then takes the skeleton and puts it into like a construct of a body, and they compare skeletons.
Her power flexes are easily the most interesting power flexes of like any.
She has the most utility outside of Reed.
Yeah,
where Johnny's like, I get hot, and Ben's I'm a rock.
Johnny can get hot, and then he can go supernova.
I know, it's a little
super hot.
It's a little reductive. Yes.
Yeah.
Reed can get interesting with the shit he can do, depending on how creative he is. But Sue, by far, is the most powerful and the most interesting as far as power stuff goes.
Yeah, a lot of people are complaining about the movie, about how powerful she is, and it's like, you guys need to pay attention.
Yeah.
She is the most powerful.
I like that they pay attention here, too, where she turns all the flesh on their bodies invisible, except their eyes, because if you turns your eyes invisible, you're blind.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. But in that comparison, they find out that...
Thing skeletons is so huge, they're like, well, it's not me.
Yeah.
It's like, you didn't even need to change him. You could have just...
I think it would be more interesting if he had a regular-ass skeleton underneath
right
the whole
underneath
thing.
there, right?
Yeah.
It would be ridiculous. But like, how do you hold all that shit
Yeah,
up?
how do you do that? Yeah, the super dense bones, I guess. But yeah, he's a fucking monster, so it's not him. Through the comparison, they find that they're Sue's bones.
I know we got to get through this, and it's only one issue, but like, I got harp on the thing skeleton again, though. It's like, why did cosmic radiation take away a finger and a toe?
Because rocks.
Okay, good enough. Good enough for me. Well, because now we're getting down to like you could just be like, all right, fingers fused together, whatever. But now we're looking at a skeleton where it's like there are 3 bone fingers and a bone thumb. Where did your pinky go, bro? Like,
And he only has 3 toes on his feet too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He doesn't even have like a big toe. Like, there's no thumb. He's got 4 digits on his hand and 3 on his feet.
And his proportions are like wild.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep. Cosmic radiation will mess you up.
Right.
I mean, only if you're Ben. Everyone else is cool.
Right, but like if like the pinky and the ring finger were like fused together or some shit.
Sure.
And like you could see it and be like, oh, all right, yeah, all right, that's why he's only got 3 fingers. Like shit got.
Yep.
Yeah.
Then we jump, after the question of how that happened, to Arizona some 16,000 years ago. And Reed and Sue have teleported there with a time platform.
Everyone's got a time platform now.
Well, they do and Doom does.
Well, Doom used to be the only one.
Well, Reed figured it out.
I guess, or he stole one from Doom.
Sure. But they're here because Sue is bringing Reed there for their anniversary. It's a nice anniversary gift. They're there to see the first humans arriving in that part of the world, which Reed's super excited about.
Yeah, dude, he's stretching the eyeballs out of his skull like binoculars. Holding the eye stalks.
She has a pair of binoculars.
Yeah.
And he is holding his eyes, which will do nothing. Unless he's somehow lensing his eyes, right? You can stretch your eyes into a lens, right? Could he do that?
Who knows?
Sure.
Why are you holding the eye stalks? Can you not just hold them out and stretch them out?
Because it makes more sense that way.
Oh.
But Kang shows up, and anytime I see Kang, and this is not even regular Kang, this is Rama Tut Kang.
This just was like a pharaoh. Yeah,
so
Rama Tut's just
They make note in here that this happens directly after the Fantastic Four's first encounter with him ever. So this is like chronologically happens after they first meet him. So he hates them, and he's going back to kill the first people to migrate to this part of the world, so the Fantastic Four never exist.
Any of Kang's manifestations
are awful.
They're awful. Like it's the kiss of death in a book. It's just like, oh, I don't want to read that. But could you imagine how frustrating like it is to even deal with this guy? He's just manic because he goes from 1 minute of rage to 1 minute of rage at any point in time. It could have been like 10 years for them. And then he's like, oh, fuck you, yesterday. It's like, no, bro, that was 10 years ago, but it was yesterday for me, and I'm still mad. And it's like, you need to calm down.
Yeah. Well, Kang, again, anytime Kang shows up, it's like, oh, fuck, well, there goes the story.
Right. But, it's just like, you're still upset about something that happened 10 seconds ago for you and 10 years ago for me.
Yeah.
Chill.
Yeah. Sue turns... they're already invisible because they're trying not to like interfere with anything.
Yeah.
As Rama Tut attacks, Sue grabs him, his ship, turns everything invisible, and like shoots him off to the other side. Like just gets him away from everybody so they can't mess with anything.
Can't see us, don't see us. Well, he fires a laser that goes stray and almost kills some of them.
Well, he wants to kill them.
Oh, is he trying to kill them?
He's trying to kill them to stop people from coming to the continent, and it fucks up everything in the timeline.
Oh, I thought he was there for Reed and Sue.
No, he's there to stop humanity from spreading into the Americas, which will stop Reed and Sue from ever existing. Yeah. Talk about dropping a nuke for a fucking fly.
Right.
They get to the side. So it just turns into a very long conversation and a fight where they try to do the thing, but multiple Kangs show up because every time they steal the device, Kang just goes back in time again to whatever, and then there's like dozens of Kangs here. And then they eventually outsmart Kang by using Braille and some 3D printers in which they print bodies and allow Kang to think that he kills them with a special gun that Reed made that kills time travelers specifically.
Yeah, so the body that they found isn't actually theirs. It's
Right.
a 3D printed one.
It's a 3D printed version of Sue, which is why it's there. And the Braille thing we're talking about is they're making a gun to kill time travelers, which Rama Tut goes and finds out about because he's spying on them. But on the side, they're talking to each other, unbeknownst to him, through Braille. So Sue projects Braille with her her force construct
Yeah,
thing.
it makes force field bumps.
And Reed is able to raise bumps on his hands or whatever, and which allows Sue to read them when they're able to touch. And that's it. It's a cool little workaround.
It is a cool workaround. It's a clever use of both their powers.
Mm-hmm. And that's it.
That's it. Yeah, Rama Tut thinks that he kills them successfully and gets to go about his day, maybe not being pissed off for 10 minutes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's good stuff.
Because what an infuriating life as a time traveler.
If he was less of an asshole, it'd probably be a little bit easier.
True, but you get to keep all that rage fresh. Mm-hmm. Where it's like other people are going to get over it and let their guard down after a while, and he's just going to be like, nope, still mad.
But like you said, it's a matter of degrees. Where it's like it's been 2 days for me, it's been 10 years for you, and I go, why are you still mad about it? Like, what do you mean? Why I'm still mad about it?
Right.
It's gonna be super fucking Kang. Terrible.
You didn't even refer to him as Rama Tut for half of it. You're just like Kang.
Yeah, because it is.
They don't they only say Kang once.
Once, yeah, they call him Rama Tut because he's a regular white dude with a Egyptian headdress on and some.
What else is he? It's Rama Tut, Kang, and something else.
He's
right?
Iron Lad.
He's got no, not Iron Lad. Originally there was like 3. Iron Lad's like his 4th.
What the fuck is he? Yeah, he's another guy.
Yeah, but he's another guy. Yeah,
Yeah.
It's one of those things where it's just like, oh, you see him, and then you forget. You almost forget that it's Kang. And so somebody's like, oh, you dick, you're Kang, and it's like, oh,
yeah, that's garbage.
Yeah.
You know what? It's one of those things where, as it was coming out, people were telling me, hey, you should read it. It's only 1 or 2 issue things. I'm like, I don't care about Fantastic Four. But actually sitting down and reading this, I don't think I'm going to go back and read more because it's in a trade format, so it's the expectation is to sit down and read the whole thing. If it were coming out like this still, I think I might read it. And I don't know if it is.
If it were still coming out like this, then you could easily pick and choose.
Right.
Go check it out, see if it's even remotely interesting.
Mm-hmm.
This is one of those things that if you're mildly interested in the Fantastic Four and you want to pick and choose, and you don't want to get involved in a 6-issue story arc, this is the perfect back issue bin diving book.
Yeah, you go back for this whole volume and just kind of pick whatever.
But you could pick out one that's a one-shot story.
Right.
Or get 2 in a 2-shot story, This is the perfect thing for, if you're casual. Because I'm not going to get invested in Fantastic Four. But if somebody comes to me and goes hey, there's a really good Fantastic Four story that I promise you doesn't have dinosaurs in it.
Well, people have told someone, the one that springs to mind immediately was someone has told, I think multiple people told us about a particular issue where, Thing and Johnny get a job at a grocery store.
Yeah,
and it's just them the two of them back and forth at this job, which is that sounds fun.
Right? Yeah, I mean a slice of life thing with those guys just being guys, yeah, that's appealing.
I wish honestly there was more of this in comics. More of short term kind of old school this issue is a one and done or these 2 issues are it, because all of our stuff is long term narrative, right? We're always building towards something. We're always moving forward. If we had a little more of let's just have some fun. Let's just and they could be serious. They could be sad. They could be the Metamind thing.
Sure,
it doesn't always have to be a joke. But just to have some short term kind of stuff going on, I think would be nice every once in a while in a book.
It would definitely help humanitize the characters, and that's a big problem I have with superhero stories as a whole. They're always laced into these big plot lines, and they're very seldomly focused on personal interaction,
right?
Where the kids being kids is so refreshing that it's Grommets was cool because it was a slice of life.
Right.
This was slice of life superhero kids. These kids are super smart. They did a super smart science project that went awry. Wacky antics ensue.
Right. Yeah. Seeing people be people is nice.
Yeah, I think I'm still reading Rockefellers, and I think that's what I love about that book is that like this like above any of the sci-fi time traveling crazy shit that's going on, this family is such a good family.
Yeah,
you know, like the family in Rockefellers, the family dynamic in Rockefellers really has that like wholesome vibe that the family dynamic in Ultimate Spider-Man has.
Sure.
You know, and it's that kind of stuff that like you want. And those characters to be relatable in some way.
I like the relatability of this kind of story, but I just mean just shorten the stories. Because Rockefellers is a long-term thing. You know, it is building, and it's a standard. It's a storytelling standard because it's comic books.
But it's an ongoing title. But I feel like it does have the aspects of small serialness.
Sure.
Because like there was the issue that focused on the grandfather making time with all the old ladies in the neighborhood, and then there was an issue where the whole family went out and did something, and the dog protected the house.
Yeah.
And it was just an issue on the dog. So like it's not like formatted like single issue whatever, but like it's kind of broken down within itself a little bit.
But imagine like do a big arc. You know, do 12 issues. And have like the next 4 to 6 issues just be something like this.
Yeah.
And give you a nice palette cleanser. Because we do get like the single palette cleanser issues. And a lot of times they don't hit.
Yep.
Give us a little more
there's definitely
of this.
There's definitely arc lag.
And then go into a larger arc. Because it's gonna kind of decompress everybody. Get everyone ready for something again. And it'd end up more enjoyable overall, I think. You can do the character work. You can do something fun. You can do something sad and serious, and you don't have to worry about how it's going to tie into the larger, scheme.
Yeah.
So
you take it as it comes, and you know, in the case like this, like if you're not like fully invested and all in, pick and choose.
Right. Exactly. Yeah. That option is nice too. So yeah, overall, I think solid recommendation. And while I'm still not a Fantastic Four guy, I might keep an eye out and see what's going to go on with that series, especially because they're revolumized. The same creative team, so I don't know if they're doing the same format.
I'd love to see Spider-Man formatted like this.
Yes. Oh, God, yes.
Yeah.
But thanks again, Tim. That was a good recommendation. And thank you all for listening. Do you have anything else you would like to say before we head out of here?
No.
All right, cool. So if you would like to send us some book recommendations, you can do that at thecomiccryptcast@gmail.com.
Nothing with dinosaurs.
All dinosaurs. I only want dinosaur books now. You can follow the store on Instagram and Facebook, where you can see all the new trades we have coming in on a weekly basis, and then whatever other goodies we happen to get. And read your books.
We loading up the hearse, throw it in reverse. I come from the church of the Marvel Universe. Bodies getting stuffed in the bags like comics. The hardcore get it while the soft bitches vomit. I came to this earth on a radiated comet. Now the planet is in perilous danger because I'm on it. Fly super villain with the superpowers in me. Got the rare issues and all my shit is minty. Body like Ben Grimm, suckers I be beating down. Look around and we be found chilling out in Eatontown. I be at the comic crypt stacking up the kryptonite. Doomsday and Superman every time I grip the mic. Dark Phoenix overloading, supernova sunspot exploding. I'm the Punisher reloading Bobby Drake when he's frozen. Storm forming ominous clouds over the ocean. Working with Professor X to master my emotion. Have you posing in the box whether you know it or not. I'll easily bag your bitch like Logan did to Scott. Mr. Sinister plots when I administer shots to clone Gene from a jeans. Then this shit'll get hot like Inferno. Burn slow, humans are ash. God loves man kills in the days of future past. Now I'm working on a science lesson. Me and Brian Stratton, a rat in a cage who can't stop buying X-Men.
Like a flower, like